So the thoughts are thoughting again, and as they usually do at night, being the night owl that I am. But I was just thinking, about the way, about wanting and wishing and the thought that came to mind was, treat people it was the quote, treat people how you want to be treated. But a better way to say it, in my opinion, would be treat people how you wish to be treated. Because wants come and go, but wishes usually stay because they come from something deeper, a desire deeper within. And I was sitting on it and contemplating it, trying to figure out why, only to realize maybe because wants are emotion based. Wants are emotion based, but wishes are wound based. Your wishes come from your wounds, and your wants come from your emotions. Because a lot of times when people really wish for something, they try and do their best to follow it up with action. Even better, consistent action. Now, do we always follow through with that shit? Nah. Absolutely. No. Not always. We don't always stay consistent. But it comes from a deep desire within us that usually stems from a wound or a core desire, if not a wound. But wants are emotions. They come and go. They're here and then they're there. And you can follow your wants up with action, but usually after the emotion has passed, you don't always complete it, or you may not complete it. Or if you do, you just like, dang, you feel a little different because the emotion has now changed. Now, when you follow up your wishes with action, it becomes more of a manifesting, because you begin to guarantee it in your life, even more so with consistent action. So when you do that, the ripples are going to be felt. You're going to get it back. At first, it may be nothing for a while. It depends. But then you get the small ripples until you get plowed. You get everything. But then for your wants, you may keep going, or you may complete. But then you may be like, that's not what I want. Your want changes. You want something else. But again, you put something out, you're going to get something back. And you'll be confused as to why you got something back. But it's like, you put something out. So when you put something out, you get something back out. You get something back out. You put something in, you get something back out. But at the end of the day, our wants come and go. But our wishes tend to stay consistent. We continue, it seems like, to wish for the same things. So which reminded me of the quote. It reminds me of the quote, the grass is greener on the other side, until you get to the other side. But I think a better quote for that would be, the grass isn't greener on the other side. The grass is greener where the fuck you grow it. The grass is greener where the fuck you water it. The grass isn't greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. Because you don't know what kind of grass they got. They could have artificial grass. They could have infested grass. They could have rat pellets on their grass. that shit could be brown and it's sprayed. Okay, so you never know. Whereas if you just take care of what you have and you nurture what you have, at some point it has no choice but to grow. It has no choice. The grass isn't greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. And it just reminds me to keep swimming, to keep going. And this week has been trying. Started off Monday morning with my dog dying. But the week got better. Just kept going. And it got a little better. There are ups and downs, highs and lows. Even though I may still feel like I'm in a freaking low. Like, it changes. This too shall pass. So, again, stay consistent with nurturing what you have instead of looking at what someone else has. And what you have has no choice but to grow. Because at the end of the day, who gonna water your stuff if you don't? Because I know at the end of the day, I can't water everybody else. Who gonna water me? So if I water me first, ain't no choice but at some point, what I got to overflow. It's gotta fill up at some point, which means other people gonna have to get it at some point. So if you water yourself, at some point, you're gonna have to water others because you can only hold so much. And it hits me. I love these deep thinking moments, and I have to record them more. I'm such a deep thinker. I love it. And I will throw a quote out there. I don't know if it's someone else's, but I was thinking about it, wrote it down a couple months ago. And just, very much at the beginning of just settling into this space of flow and ease and reconstruction of self and just sitting with self. And the quote is, if they can't hold space to experience my madness, they don't deserve to take up space in my miracles. Because if you can't handle me and experience my crazy, then you can't handle and experience my creation. Well, that's my little tidbit. Later.